Yes, commodity prices are rising. We'll talk about that in a greater detail. But before that, global handover clearly has been weak, and Gift Nifty is suggesting a 200-point downtick for Indian equity markets. Look at the kind of declines that we saw for US yesterday. All three major indices ended in the red in yesterday's trading session for Wall Street. Dow Jones down 1, S&P 500 down 1.2%, and Nasdaq, in fact, ended 2% lower in trade yesterday. Meanwhile, a couple of other companies from the US market reported their earnings, and we saw sharp reaction for them as well. Tesla ended 14.5% lower. Alphabet ended nearly 7% lower. Meta was down 3.5%, but Intel on the flip side jumped 10% on the back of very strong set of numbers that they reported. So that's as far as global earnings is concerned. Meanwhile, as far as Asian markets this morning are concerned, over here as well, we are seeing weakness across all boards. Shanghai is down 1%, Hang Seng down more than 1%, and Nikkei, that's the Japanese market, is also down more than 2.5% in today's trading session. But let's talk about commodities, because we are seeing a lot of action over here, with Brent now surpassing that $100 per barrel mark, and that's the year-to-date chart for you on your screens. And look at the kind of moves that we have seen in the last 1 month alone. From $70 a barrel at the start of this month, Brent has now crossed that $100 per barrel, a sudden spike that we have seen in the last 20 to 25 days. Meanwhile, we also have Brent, which is now at $100 per barrel, flat today, but it ended 7% higher in trade yesterday, and it is gaining for the 4th consecutive day today. So on the back of this, several stocks within the Indian equity markets will be in focus. Something like oil marketing companies will be in focus. We will have oil exploration companies, the likes of Oil India and ONGC, which will be in focus in trade today. On the flip side, consumers of oil will also be negatively impacted. So paint companies, tire companies, we have cement, specialty chemicals. All of these sectors will continue to remain in focus today, because they directly have a negative impact on the margins of these companies, because most of them have crude oil and crude oil derivatives as a key raw material. So all these sectors will be in focus today. Meanwhile, let's also put the spotlight on some important commentary that has come in from global leaders. And let's start with Yemen's Houthis that has come in with respect to that. They've threatened to open up a new front in conflict as US completed its 12th consecutive strikes of night. So that's the view that has come in from them. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has also given a response to this, where he has said that US will hold Iran responsible for attacks after oil tankers are targeted in the Red Sea. So that's the latest comment that has come in from US President Donald Trump. In fact, let's go across and listen in to what he had to say.